Matt Norman with Florida Native Boat Sales here in Dunedin, Florida, presenting a 2010 Boston Whaler 170 Montauk, sitting on a caravan galvanized swing tongue trailer and powered by a low hour Mercury 90 horsepower 4-stroke. Original engine on this boat, and trailer, everything is 2010, just very little use. I'm fairly certain this is also only a 2-owner boat, and I will confirm engine hours. I just didn't have them downloaded before my slot to do the walkthrough video. All white hull, clean bottom, no bottom paint. Got the classic high Boston Whaler rails, swim platform here with a fold down 2-step ladder, and a factory Sombrella navy blue bimini top with stainless steel pipework. While I'm back here on the transom, boats just had a full boat detail, had a 300-hour engine service to make sure everything was high and tight. I have pre-sea trial the boat. She runs great, got 42 miles an hour downwind with this strong 90. Let's see here. This was set up for this was a custom add-on owner number 1 did for a stern mount trolling motor that would be removable. So that way it didn't have to interfere with the rail system. That could be easily removed. And this is a sleeve receiver for the very popular Wang anchor, but you could use pretty much any stick-it anchor. Pan down here. There's our transom mount transducer for the new Simrad. Take a look at that hull bottom. No gouges, nasty scratches. Stainless steel prop. Come up here in the bow, I'll have the complete measurements for length over everything, width and height. And we have this swing tongue, so this boat will get in a nice tight garage space. Take a look at that. Nice shine on the hull. Nice wide bow flare. And we'll again take a look at just how clean that hull bottom is. Rub rail's in great shape too. Anchor lights work, bilge pump works, live well pump. They all do their things. Bow cushion package. That goes the entire bow area. It is removable. Remove that second removable cooler conveys with cushion, backrest cushion. All right, let's climb up here. Give you a closer look. Nice to have these grab handles right here. And again, speaking of the stainless on this boat, Whaler just has done such a good job for the age of this boat. I mean, it has been well taken care of too. I mean, but to see so little rust and corrosion is great. So, all right, we'll start here in the bow. Got that nice high rail, keeps you steady as you're traversing from the bow to the stern, or walking around the bow here, maybe set the anchor. Got this big cushion's in great shape. Some snaps could be replaced. I haven't tried every single one. You could probably just maybe even loop some up, but they do work enough to hold it down. I've snapped a handful of them down and it's been fine. So this is what most people would use as an anchor locker. It drains overboard right there, so that plug needs to be in, so that way you don't fill this compartment up with water when you are out boating. But it is nice for when you're on the trailer and you have maybe some mud and debris on your anchor. You can just pull that plug, rinse it right out with the hose, and all that debris flushes right overboard, and it also breathes the hatch compartment. So now looking back here at this Igloo cooler, it's a 72 quart with a cushion. There are a few snaps that I have pulled out, maybe just one actually. But again, maybe just some snap lube will take care of that. There is a holster right here for it. Needs a couple new bungees, and it folds down out of the way if you weren't using the cooler. But with those bungees in here, it's designed to hug this exact cooler. Even without the bungees there, it hugs it. Very, very nice. 4 vertical rod holders in front of the console. Grab handle here. On the starboard side, dedicated spot for a fire extinguisher and some tackle boxes. That is very nice in a boat with limited storage and being 17 feet long. Nice to have a dedicated spot there. And then on the port side is your access to 2 house and starting batteries. Got a little bit of storage in here. Could easily do some safety gear in here. There's your battery switch and the additional rigging. Nice little catch-all place right here. Closes right on up. Windshield's in good shape. In 2024, maybe 2025, this Simrad Go 7 SXE, I think. Anyway, Simrad Go 7 was added. It's got transom mount transducer for depth finding and has your full U.S. coastal mapping and cartography. TAC, voltmeter, water pressure gauge, Ritchie compass. This is your plug-in for the anchor light for night operating. Your red and greens are up front there. VHF ship-to-shore radio, power's on just fine. 2 cup holders, Mercury binnacle, key switch, and your classic Boston Whaler 5-spoke helm. I love on the 17 Montauks how there's like a little built-in toe kick here. So if you are a taller gentleman, standing and running, or sitting or standing running the boat, your feet can tuck in here nice. Let's pan back here. Got another set of our aft high rails. This is your helm seat. Just a couple nicks over time on the upholstery. And this backrest I love in the fact that we have multiple slots to put in. So the most common spot would be there at the helm, and then all the way back if you were anchored out and wanted to look aft while you're hanging out at the beach. Cool spot about this deal right here, depending on your needs, you can treat that as now a leaning post, standing and driving while your passenger sits and looks at the back. So that'd be a great setup for water sports, right? If you're towing a skier, you have your spotter looking back, you can stand and drive, and that's a great spot. So this era 17 Montauk utilized this space for removable tanks. That is a factory setup. They did not switch to the subfloor fuel tank, which was a complete keel up redesign, I believe in 2014-15 model year. So it's set up with 2 6.5 gallon tanks, an easy quick disconnect up front there that you can swap over to the other one. Those both will convey. And behind that, the live well option that is plumbed and works just great. 2 vertical rod holders, flush mounted on either side. Nice gas strut pops that up. Size on this guy's probably around 12, 15 gallon, 10 to 15 gallon, somewhere in there. It's not a massive live well, but for this size boat, it'll definitely take care of most live bait needs. 2 little step ups and little recesses here. You could use those maybe as a jump seat in a pinch, or again just standing to get off on the dock. There's non-skid right there. Makes it really easy to board using that boarding ladder, especially with the bimini top up, but you can just step right over it. Splash well right here, very clean. Transom very clean. Engine cowling looking very lustrous with this full detail. And let's see, what else am I missing here? Let me show you the bilge. It's maybe one part that kind of got missed a little in the detail, but just a little bit of debris in there that collected. But this is your access to your bilge pump, your bottom boat plug, and your live well pump. Let's see, I'll put the bimini top up in a minute, get some still pictures for you guys to see what it looks like with the bimini up. And this is a dedicated holster for one of those wang anchor or stick it anchor pins. So again, 2010 Boston Whaler 170 Montauk, a very classic look, very well appointed, very clean. Got the Simrad 7-inch GPS update, swing tongue on the trailer, super low hours on the Mercury, and again I'll have that listed in the description. And got the live well feature, so a really good do-it-all utilitarian platform. This bimini top gives you a bunch of shade when you need it on, and also worth mentioning, it will completely remove even off the boat if you wanted to just leave it at home. So again, please reach out with any questions. This is Matt Norman, Florida Native Boat Sales. We'll see you on the water.